adjust the camera. Okay, so I gotta bring it down. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chamber of the Wraith. My name is Brian, and today we are tackling Control once again. For the first stream of 2020, we're playing Control, which I started last year, but inconsistent schedules and work and all of that make things a wee bit complicated, and it's very, very bright. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, lights are down. Phone notifications are great. That. That's charging. I'm a complete mess. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Face has been found. I'm just gonna send some links out. You're in? Awesome. Beat me to the punch there because of adjustments. So, let's begin. Or I guess continue. More floaties and bizarre things. Ugh. Oh, back. I can mission select? Was this in one of the updates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to familiarize myself with the controls again. R3 to crouch. Move, jump, float, dash, melee. I don't think square does anything. Seize, shoot, aim, and launch. I think up on the D-pad is to bring up the map or something, but no, the map is dynamic. I gotta like press the options button and bring it up. So, held up moi. Stretch. Okay. The face of the enemy. Gotta find the prime candidate program. Okay, yeah. Hey, what's this?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of PR Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. Police found that the jukebox delivered corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. New location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
So there's a jukebox in the executive sector that we could go check out. But anything else of interest? No. That is always a creepy piece of imagery. Hey, since it's been a minute, why don't I show off? Because I learned recently that there's more skins that you can actually get. The outfits that I currently have are just the pre-order bonuses, but there's apparently 5 others that you can get. I'm not sure how to get them. Maybe I'll look them up after I beat the game. We got Tactical Response, the Astral Dive Suit, which is my favorite, and Urban Response, which is really just Tactical Response but with a red vest. I'm gonna stick with the ponytail. Is this the person I can talk to?
Hey, I put extra security on your brother. No offense, but that dude is the scariest motherfucker I have ever laid eyes on. Like I said, no offense.
None taken, dipshit. I forget if we talked about all of this already.
What's the deal with Black Rock?
started in Blackhawk. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry.
Oh yeah, I've heard this before.
Fucking lab coats, man. Don't make my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between apartments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have afterwork beers.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one busy, you know.
Boardroom, blah blah, bloobity blee. We gotta get to containment regarding the prime candidate program. Executive research maintenance. The containment sector. Down we go. Mornings. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for today. Probably use my 2-hour hard cut and my hour 30 soft cut. You know, aim for half an hour and a half, but if it ends up being 2 hours, then that's when it really, that's you don't cut off there, you're late. Okay. Don't have my gun yet. Give me my gun, please. Well, it's just highlighting, so I could probably seize it. Oh, L1 is shield. R1. R1 is to seize. R2 is definitely to shoot. Okay. And I can just hold it like that. Busy, he says, as he leans over a desk doing the same motions over and over and over. There we go. I know I could go higher, but... Okay, so it works on a jump levitate, and then tap again to drop. And I think you slowly start to fall. I believe you... Yes, I can fly! For a little while. I don't know what happened to my gun, though. Shunt this open and... Hey! Hidden room. I got a remote thought. And another remote thought. You know, when in doubt. I guess it's just that one wall. That makes sense, though. I sense trouble. Oh, squares the... Fuck. Down you go. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? What? What happened to my gun? Why did it come apart like that? Well, first off, grip is always my primary. And what happened to all my mods? What happened here? Okay, so grip and shatter. Now let's grab some mods. Shield strength plus 50%. Okay. Came apart? Did it? I don't remember it doing that. But then again, it's been a while, so do that, and then your recovery speed, launch energy boost, evade. C speed. This is the other one. 72% faster C's. Oh. I wonder if one of the updates to the modding system caused it to kind of come apart, because it had a few updates since I was last on. But exclusive to spin, exclusive to pierce, exclusive to charge. That's the one that we're going to be getting next. Shatter. That's okay, because I have shatter already. Shatter, spin, and grip. Damage against enemy armor. I might slap that against on Shatter. Damage while low on health. Yeah, makes sense. And then faster rate of fire. And then for Shatter, I'm gonna do extra projectiles. Oh, I don't have enough mods. I don't have enough of the mods put on there. My next one would probably end up being damage against enemy armor, though, because that's really, really good. Missions? Missions? Face of the enemy is what's going on right now. Board countermeasures are being tracked. These are all extras. The fridge. Don't do that. Probably. It may have been some weird issue with just ordering the mods in, but there. I has gun. It's like, what the fuck happened to my gun? But now I have it. So I want to play it safe. There's one thing I actually do want to do really quick. And that's because I don't have any control points down here yet. I'm gonna go back to the executive sector where I'll be right in front of one. Because now you can sort your mods by rarity and shit. You used to not be able to do that. And trust me, I've seen coding in action. It's very easy to change one thing and break 75 others. I've seen it in action. Because a buddy of mine took me into one of his coding classes, and oh yeah. So I can imagine with something as complex as control, shit could have gone wrong somewhere. So back to my control point, because I want to see what the prices are for mods. I don't have any ability slots, but I'll have to upgrade launch once in order to see what I can do here. And then if I could also upgrade this in order to find out more, like getting the shield barrage, for instance, and launch large enemies I've not been able to, launch basic enemies, extra energy, so on. I already have all of the milestone rewards, so I have both. It's mostly text. You're coding a dating sim? Cool. Anyway, astral constructs, that's what I want. To construct charge, I have the materials I need now because of those 2 remote thoughts. I just need extra source, which is just the basic currency you get for mowing down enemies. I would need more source. Let's see. I need astral blip, corrupted sample, and remote thought. I want to upgrade shatter. That requires more remote thoughts. Okay. And spin requires things that are not necessary, just more source. So I'll keep that in mind, actually. I might actually switch to spin instead, so that I can get that extra slot. And then, excuse me, in here, I can craft new mods for remote thoughts and entropic echoes and such. But, not gonna fuck around with that. I just wanted to know when I could get charge and when I could upgrade shatter. So, back into the containment sector we go. Yeah, picking up those grenades is actually really handy because they're really fucking annoying. Rawr, rawr, rawr. 15 minutes in and we haven't even really shot anything yet. I mean, we did yeet some stuff at a floaty boy, but... Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you saw this, but we have a photo mode now. This was in an update for free. So we get a close look at Miss Faden, who's facially scanned by the actress who also voices her. That's the true nightmare. I don't know what you're on. Videotape. Arcade. Yes. I'm gonna do neutral. I mean, it's not as intensive as, like, Spider-Man, for instance, but... Aperture. Ooh, that really adjusts focus. Aw, yeah. There we go. And then I can toggle the UI, and then there you go. Screenshot this! This is also very true. Alright. Get me out of here. Thank you. I gotta wait a minute, because... Whoa! It's not perfectly implemented. Oh, look, the wall's fixed. Yeah. Thank you. These boys don't refresh. Okay. We have no idea who Jessie really was before she showed up. All I know is some weird incident and her brother. You don't really know that much about her. Floaties. Floaties in a yellow light. That's ominous. But we explore first. New collectible. Examination of paranatural topics. Object of power and altered item distinctions. So this will help answer some questions about what's different between an OOP and an AWE. I think, no. Is it called an AWE? We'll just call it an altered item. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file PUTB12 for an introduction on the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. It is widely believed to be due to the blankety-blank's affiliation with the objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the blankety-blank evaluates who can and cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more para-naturally blankety-blank than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have blankety-blankety-blank altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. This was compiled by Emily Pope by order of Dr. Casper Darling. That's a name that rings a bell, doesn't it? I also... Ooh! A thing. Oh, it's like a plane thing. Nope, they're still using typewriters down here, though, so that's interesting. Their whole, nothing digital mandate. I take it there's nothing else in here, just that one little file. Okay. I want to explore a little bit. Thing, line. What? Oh yeah, there were computers in the upper... Oh, right. This old alien-looking thing. So I stand corrected. This looks like it should belong to the head office or somebody. Like, this would be like... You know, where I would sit if I were down here. Because I'm director. But, hey, it is what it is. I sense trouble. You have any friends? Yes, you do! Locate them for me, would you please? Come here, asshole. at you. Oh. You're done. Bye-bye, dirtbags. Whoa. Hello? Oh, hi. Why did I dodge in front of that grenade like an idiot? Ah! Floating peeps. Give my charge back. Thank you. Come here. You're done. Got a remote thought for that. Hello? What? Seize the floaty. Shield. Switch it up. Shot it. Hello? What's going on? Did things get complicated? Ooh, you have seen better days. Oh. Not quite what I meant. I was like, hello! Surprise monsters! Ooh, what's upstairs? It always pays to explore in these kinds of games. It's the lesson I learned from God of War. Which reminds me. Have you never seen the Hello meme? I don't think so. But, you know, since it's going to be the 10th anniversary for God of War 3 coming up, should I do a long stream for that? My birthday, as a birthday week thing, since that game it came out right before my birthday, or what should I do? I'm not sure what to do for my birthday streaming this year. Yet. Cute. Weird looking. Oh, wait a minute. I want to try something. Fuck the stairs. That was... I mean, you could. It is definitely worth thinking about. Can I get out this way? Probably could. Oh, that went boom. I specifically asked for no more windows. Thank you. So, like I said, you float pretty high, but as you will start to descend eventually. Levitate twice. Yes, you can. So if you're falling too quickly, you can do it again to slow down. Oh, that yellow light is so harsh. Okay. I opened this already? Have I already been this far? Okay. Alrighty, we'll proceed. Mostly just searching. You know, I've heard people on the Control Reddit, I've been actively avoiding spoilers, but I've seen notifications about people who just shoot the floaties just because it's like, oh, they're annoying, but really, they provide a nice ambiance to it. And ominous, but nice ambiance all the same. It's dark here. Can't find. Okay. Logistics and security. Security, medical wing, and Panopticon. Where am I going? Through security. Okay. Hello, trouble. You're not alone. Tell me where your buddies are. so they're already. So it looks like I already established the control point down here. Okay. You always could kind of fly. Welcome back. I was just about to say that you already could kind of fly in Control just with a base ability, where you can just like jump and just keep dashing. Hello. What do we have here? Baton Rouge, Atlanta, Montgomery. All the names are for capitals, but the dots don't necessarily indicate them. No, wait, the dots actually do. The dots directly seem to indicate capital cities, transport locations. Denver, Colorado is just left in the middle. Topeka, Kansas, I believe. Salt Lake City, Utah, Sacramento, Boise, Olympia, and Washington, Salem, Massachusetts. I think that's Massachusetts anyway. No, wait, Massachusetts is on the East Coast because that's where Boston is. Yeah, Boston, Massachusetts. So what's below Washington State? There's D.C. and Charleston, marked as D.C.'s marked as the capital. What are these green dots? Given what these guys do, I wonder if the green dots denote locations. Oregon, thank you. I wonder what they denote. Possible trouble spots? So maybe this is a whole area where it's just suddenly an AWE's popped up in Richmond and they got to go there, or I wonder. So there's Honolulu. There's Juneau, and I wonder why some of the. Are they just airports that they specifically use, or where are these dots going? They obviously go away from the country if they're on a boat or somewhere that can, like right here down by Texas. More questions than answers. Oh, this I know. I know this stuff because I've seen it before. This is supposed to delineate different time zones, but the clocks are all out of whack. As far as I know, there's no half-hour or 15-minute time zones. So I wonder why the hell, like, you've got 11 and 8, which would make sense, and then you'd have these guys that are kind of all over the place. Theorize, speculate. Try not to cause trouble. The ones in the Gulf probably go down to places in the Caribbean. The ones on that could make sense.
Sounds like there's a man down.
Yes, I'm aware, but where would it? He's not in here. What do we got here? AWE rising frequency. For some time now, there's been a steady increase in the annual number of AWEs that the Bureau responds to. Between 2010 and 2015, we've responded to blankety blank AWEs. For comparison, note that we only responded to blankety blank between 1995 and 2005. Is this the result of blankety blankety blank, improvement in our detection procedures, or perhaps simply coincidence? We cannot say for sure, which is why this proposal for an AWE task force to be created within the hierarchy of the investigation sector has been compiled. We need to spend more time examining what causes AWEs rather than just containing them. That could make sense. Wonder if there's bureaus of control in those places too. Tropic echoes.
Pram procedures. Smoking pram. A113KE. Acquisition date. Like offshoots. That makes sense. Acquisition date 08/05/1979. Okay, so August 5th, 1979. Well, that could make sense. Containment cell must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item's smoke causes blankety blankety blank. Throat. Description / altered effect. Item is a baby carriage with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. Background. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Update. Detailed records of the event leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident at the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were re-performed at the order of the Archives and Records Chief. How interesting. It's a new thing to keep an eye out for. Snacks! Although, as you can see, no branding. Very, very bland. Let's go to photo mode in order to get more of a detail. To get more of a detailed look. We got hot and spicy peanuts, crackers, trail mix, pistachios, potato chips, pretzels, crackers, protein bars, fiber bars. Generics! Nice! A smart way to avoid trouble with the advertisers, and probably a very cool thing in game, just in the game's lore, just because like we don't want any AWEs and blah blah blah, so here's everything generic. Hey, I'm thirsty. A glug? Well, that's cool that it leaves like a splish splash effect. Central containment. It's not quite where I need to go. It pays to explore. Old air tubes for sending info, bureaucracy style. And trouble. Hey. Ah. Okay. Oh, very... Ah! Time to use this. Okay, that's one down. You, my friend, please. Be a friend. Oh. Thanks, mystery floating demon thing. Okay, so I'm back here. Quick recharge, back out I go. Where's this lead? Back here. Okay. Yeah, felt like I wasn't quite done with the exploration up here, so... Hey!
I'm here. What happened?
I got a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Rube can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel court there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
There's an echo. Hopefully it goes away. You know what? Let's activate this one. Laws 3 applies. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember how this. Oh, so I can adjust the clocks. So this is all about clocks this time. Okay. Think about the rules of this place. The rooms have to have altered clocks in some way, shape, or form. I wonder if that's supposed to be a hint. Let's see. 20 after 2. Oops, I overshot it a little bit. Okay, looks like I did good. Aha! Okay, so now it wants 5:35. Has the echo gone away? Okay. We shall see. Okay, so now it wants 20 after 8. Keep the hour clock, keeping the hour eye in the peripherals, while focusing on the minute clock is key. Looks like it should be good now. Let's go back to that. Yep, the key's there. Enter this room. Is that supposed to be me? It is indeed. Here we go. Hey, this is a new control point.
This guy can't be far.
Where's it down there? She cracked the concrete! Wonder if that's just a symptom of the engine, or like is she actually that dense? Probably not. Probably just the former.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Well, you're always sure what time it is. Trouble. Hello. Assholes. Hey. Set my shield. That's a lot of clocks. Yes, it is. Down you go. There we go. We're good to go. First one cleanses control point. Tense. Sealed area. Yes, indeed. I wonder... Because I could have picked up some of those clocks. I wonder if I could actually clear the blockage somehow. No. I can only clear so many, I think. Let me try something. Yeah, doesn't really work. Maybe if I had charge, but... There he is.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job, but I'm clear.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood.
Both, actually. You can... There's save points, heal points, customizable points, unlock points, and fast travel points. But only Jesse can fast travel through the control points, I believe, so it's not going to be that easy. I love that despite the fact that I'm the director, this guy has higher clearance than I do. Come on, you. Oh, you're gonna...
What's with the clouds?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office place before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of some...
What's this? Just a minute of spare footage? I love that they use live action people for cutscenes. This must be like B-roll. Kind of. The gun basically decided that she was the bureau head. I have to go back and watch the first stream to figure out more. You can tell that they do not have chemistry together. Back to work we go. I don't know, I find it funny. Yeah, no. There's Dr. Darling. Why are you using a magnet stick? Oh, that was weird.
Was overclocked and started duplicating. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Huh. Okay. I was gonna say. Trouble. There. Asshole. Where's the guy with the rockets? Straight ahead. Okay. Seems like it, yeah. Ow! Oh, Jesus. Too many particle effects. Probably just more clocks until the clocks break. Oh, he's a big guy. Catch. Got him.
Think you can find a way around?
Way around. I wonder if it probably just has a limit of how many clocks it can duplicate, but... Well, can't go through it.
You came down here for an altered item?
I've never seen anything like it.
The anchor. That rings a bell. You should have... Here we go. Crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the blank. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light around it, hovered just above the bow of the ship. The crew blankety blankety blanked. Sounds like an object of power more than an AWE. Than an awe. An AWE. Oh, you mean, yeah, an altered item. Yeah, that makes sense. I just figured out what an AWE actually stands for. That's an altered world event. So, like what happened in Butte, Montana, and what happened in Ordinary, Wisconsin, with the slide projector and the Fadens. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes as the ship sank. The sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Blankety Blank rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, blankety 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 blank, and began diving operations on the ocean floor. The agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaving in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported to Blankety Blank, the U.S. port of Blankety Blank. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought to the Bureau via the Blankety Blankety Blank. So it looks like it's not the anchor itself, but whatever it's attached to that is causing problems. Unless maybe it's talking about something. Whoa! Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Not double damage, basically, on low health. Fucking gimme that. And because I don't like to keep duplicate augments, wonder if does that operate on a timer or what? Yes, like this is minus 45%. Deconstruct for 100 source. Especially if they're the ones that are not directly connected to capital cities. There's, so far as we know, the way in via New York that can only be accessed by people who've seen it, like Jesse Faden. Then there's the Ocean View Motel, which kind of acts as like a gateway sort of thing, and you have to operate it via dream logic. What's this? Postbox supplement. Agents arriving in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding, quote, frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reforming the public away from the site, or reinforming. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Makes sense, because you are paralyzed and you're trying to fly something. Crash, boom, bang, died. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York. What's the item? A Jasper post box. So, a post office box of some kind that was acquired on June 15th, 1965, it looks like. Okay, well, now I'm inside.
Thanks.
That's only... Shit.
C's accelerator? I already have that mod, don't I? Yeah, I do. 72%. Compared to... Is that 65 or 85? Excuse me for a minute while I get a closer look. Small TV does not... 65%, so I'll deconstruct it. Because that 6% could totally make a difference eventually. And I got a tier 5. Absolute. Alright. Gotta get into logistics. Did we just navigate one big circle? Yeah. No. Be a good boy and help me. Ow. Come here. There we go. Pop shield. Find out what the trouble is. That is a lot of clocks. That's you down. Got a hostile fucking club. Horowitz can't get up here, so you're gonna help me. Catch! Yes, it is. Did you guys break free? Or are you just different? They don't seem to have arms, so... Catch! Oh, you're Nate. Mini-boss! Okay, you know what's actually gonna help me? Hold on. Fuck Shatter for now. I want spin, and I need something with spin. Ammo refund chance on hit. It's only 5%, so it's probably not worth it. But I will put this on for extra. Come here. Down you go. Switch back to grip. Wait. Oops. Actually, you know what I haven't messed around with a lot is Pierce. Which apparently I upgraded to 2 slots before Shatter for some reason. Armor piercing. What's this? Shatter projectile choke. So this is a better version of what we were looking at earlier with Shatter. Minus 9% as opposed to... Yeah, so... Running out of weapon mod space.
We see the door on the way out. We couldn't let him get out.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I can.
Extra shield strength. I believe I already have that. Yeah, 55%, so...
I open the safe from now. Wells could get hurt.
Well, at least we know where it is. Fortunately for your ears and sanity, fortunately for your sanity and ears, the clocks don't even have arms. Refrigerator supplement. Blanky blank. ID Arctic Queen, 1974, in the Panopticon. Can you tell me why you left your building that day? Glenn. I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. Okay. Refrigerator that makes a house go boom. And a shitload of clocks. Oh, it's the sound of me walking on the clocks. I thought they started ticking. I'm like, that's not good. Look at all of this physics.
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but his was the force. I took Horowitz to the motel port and went back to the house.
That was my plan.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Let's see if we have enough to make a new weapon. Getting close, but I'm not quite there yet. But you know what it means when we have a save point that we just claimed. Trouble.
We're almost out of the
Oops. Devastating damage. Even a light shot kills them. No wonder people like this thing. Can't hold the charge forever, though. What's this? Spin rate of fire boost. It's a weaker version. There we go. We're not getting a lot in the way of source, but well, we gotta cleanse everything down there. And you know what that means. We're gonna have a lot of trouble. I don't think Pierce is gonna be very useful there. So I'm gonna switch it back to Shatter. Better for CQC anyway. Uh-oh. Explodey boys. Let's get a closer look at him. You, my friend, have definitely seen better days. That's probably a broken spine. Doesn't even have the decency to wear shoes. Those eyeballs, those eyes though. Okay. Faster than the stairs. Health recovery. That's a personal mod. Oh, health recovery per element pickup. There. Oh, I see we have trouble. Bye. Levitation. What? Levitation. Ammo costs what? Ooh. So if you're floating, it costs less ammo to shoot. Interesting. If it's equipped, that is. Launch efficiency. That strikes me as something I already have as well. Launch energy cost 16%, 60. They're literally the exact same.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Mannequin supplement. Waste mannequin from 12/23/1967. Just got a trophy. Let's see what that's all about. Collect 120 collectibles. It's a gold tier. Nice. The object was last owned by Madame Blank, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Blank, Maine, for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in Blank. After her death, caused by blankety blank, the state held a public auction for her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights, some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. It's a waist mannequin. Like, just the waist, or like from the waist up? Because the latter would make more sense. Here we are. We are indeed in logistics. Well, where are you? Oh yeah, that's right. He was upstairs, wasn't he? I gotta go deal with that yellow light. And he's dead. Are you stuck? Oh. Okay. What would that be used for?
Let's go.
That was what you needed it for? Jeez. Better not be like a random ass boss rush in the middle.
Hold on. Something's wrong.
He's gonna turn into Hiss. Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh wait, he's got armor on. You know, it'd be the smarter play? Pierce, because I can punch through that armor with Pierce. Haha. That guy hits like a truck. And I'm dead. Damn it! away. Shut up. Oh, cool. I thought I told you to be quiet. Note to self, shut down my phone. Note to self, put my phone on silent during recordings. Horowitz! I got past his armor and I took about a quarter of his health before he took me down. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you kidding me? Wait, what am I doing running that way? I could probably just fast travel to him. Where that control point was. Put my ass back in fucking logistics, please. He's already here.
Let's go.
There. Progress saved. Let go. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I fucked it up. Okay.
Something's wrong.
Shit.
Okay, Pierce is back on. Here he comes. Broadsided. Hey, thought I muted you. There. Ah! Catch! Oops. Over here, asshole. Full place headshot, I would do the trick. I gotta say,
Dr. Wells. Make sure he...
charge blast. That's another fucking hog. Hold on. Blast radius. Okay.
He's okay.
We're gonna replace spin with shatter. So I'll have a long range and a close range option.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the box. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
And a matter of time is done, giving us some new toys to play with. Let's see. A reload efficiency thing, which I believe I already have. And it's better, so bye-bye. I think I got some source out of it. And more importantly, time to go get Anchor? No. We've any AWE things like any altered item things like the refrigerator and the Anchor, I'm saving until the post game. So if you're willing to put up with 45 minutes more of Control, I'm going to be going after the Face of the Enemy mission. I'm also going to be applying some ability points. That requires 2. This requires 1. So I'm going to do levitation duration. Oh, I see. I need this. Anything else that requires 1, or do they all require 2? Some of them require 3, but at the minimum they need 2. Okay. Still good. I think I'm in the right section. Containment. Just need to head through security to find out more about the Prime Candidate program. So if you're willing to stomach 45 more minutes of Control, which I think you are, but let me know if you aren't, we'll go after it. And if not, we'll just spend the next 10 minutes trying to grind for Source. Yes. Then let's do that. More things. Asshole, let me in. I love this. You left my ass penned in here, you bastards. Dodge efficiency. Evade energy cost down. I see there's gonna be trouble. No big. I'll tear them to pieces. Come and get me, assholes! Or can you not? There has to be a way around to get to those guys. Probably through the medical wing. Ah! Mold! Save that for later. I remember the fungus boys from last time. Up the stairs. Around the bend. That's a good question. I'll have to see what the most recent altered item is, but I don't think it's... I think it's like 30 years old. Missed me. Catch! Thank you kindly. Okay, let's take a look at both Objects of Power and AWEs. Or not AWEs, that's Altered World Events. Objects of Power. Is the mold an altered item or something caused by one? Apparently the mold is the new Star Wars movie. I have watched absolutely 0 minutes of Star Wars of any kind. So You're asking the wrong person. Anyway. Well, if he thinks it's terrible, it's terrible. I've not seen it. But, what was I saying? So, right, I was going to look at apps. Or AIs, altered items. So this TV's from 79, 74. This safe is from 2014, but it's a safe, so it's not exactly high technology. The hotline from 65. This merry-go-round horse was from 98. The gun is from 64. This X-ray light box is from 2003. Anchor from 76. Mannequin from 67, 65, 79, 74, 1983. So, it can definitely affect modern items, like, because this safe is only 5 years old. But, I'm looking at it, and I just can't think, because, like, really the most high-tech thing on here is probably... It's honestly probably the X-ray light box. And it's just a light box. It just shines X-ray lights. It just illuminates X-rays. It doesn't have any computational abilities or anything. As for the mold, I believe it's an extra dimensional thing. They mentioned mold being a problem here. So I'm back in security now that I've dealt with those guys. Higher, newer tech stuff going boom when it's brought to the Bureau. Yes! Yes. I remember something about that. I believe it was under correspondence. Terminology, escaped op, fish, file, budget request, meeting minutes, investigations, behavior, prohibited items. Recent incidents have necessitated no weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, phones, gaming devices, anything labeled smart, and for some reason, number 2 pencils. That seems really weird. Anything like rubber ducks and ketchup bottles. The Century Tank stuff was very cool. Maybe? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that... What I do know, it's selfie time. Sorry, I can't resist. Dead eyes. Very, very dead eyes. I wonder if everybody here has dead eyes. They probably do. This is genuinely freaky, though. I can't get closer. When you stoned and thinking about life. Yeah. Fuck. I gotta get back into security check somehow. something in there. Square button to drop it. Okay. Shutter recoil efficiency. That looks like an absolute tier. So it is 22% less recoil as opposed to 50%. Just a little bit more, and then we'll have enough to create charge. Archives the P6 cell. That's not what I want. I want to go this way. I also want to try and go back through security to try and grab that. Prime candidate program, up ahead. Here it is. Time to find out what's up. Walking slow on purpose. Shit. Are you alone? Motherfucker was alone. He just decided to jump me. Shithead. Self-replication. Or self-reflection. Damn it, it's back in research. I'll have to deal with that later. Secured altered item. Let's see if maybe we can learn more about it. Mirror supplement. Victorian mirror. This one was grabbed in 2005. It's in the Synchronicity lab in the research sector. Blankety blank blank blankety blank blank blank. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in blankety blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in a local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. Date, August 18th, 1915. We certify in the case of Mrs. Blankety Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Wow, that is a term of the time for sure. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Oof. That terminology, that 19-teens terminology, folks. My, how far we've come. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blankety Blank. Holy God. That felt terrible just saying. Like, ooh, prime candidate program. Huh? Okay, Dr. Trench.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darlow to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
And we know what happened to Dylan. And there's Jesse right there.
The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
I'm gonna see if I can get the jump on these guys. Nice. I figured that would get their attention. They are brittle as balls. Health plus. That must mean there's a... Yep. There you go. Hiss. Dealt with. For the time being, anyway. There's another one. Another one of these troubled guys. Help me out. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with you. Damn it. Okay. It creates that shield. Stay down. That takes care of them. That takes care of the big guy. We're not quite done yet. Yeah. Okay, that should do the trick. A C's accelerator, but it's a weaker version. I think I'll just replace Spin with... Maybe I'll replace Spin with Shatter, actually. It's less overall ammo, but it'll hurt like a mother. Yeah. gotta say, I'm beginning to like Pierce. I used to hate this thing, but seeing how much damage it does, and I gave it armor piercing as well, I think I like it a little bit more now. There's P6. Just want to see the whoa. Whoa. Welcome to the Slanty Shanty. Brightfall supplement. AWE 35. This occurred for about 2 weeks in 2010. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife. Wait. Wake. That rings a bell. Aha! That's an Alan Wake reference. And for those who don't know, I've not played the games. But Alan Wake is from Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, if memory serves. Another game by Remedy Entertainment. No, Alan Wake is its own game, sorry. In the small fictional town of Bright Falls, Washington. It's connected to Control. At least in this little bit. This is an Easter egg for that. Cool! Mr. Wake's wife was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She shows signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blankety-blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped at the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Harmon, referred to the creator's dilemma in the file regarding the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for further details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files, so again, looks like Alan Wake is canon in the Control universe, which is very cool, was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspect minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes. A monitoring station was established at the Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. That is so cool! That Alan Wake basically became a thing. Is basically a thing here. And it's a Remedy Entertainment property, so there's like that little crossover thing. I wonder if they're building up to their own universe. Ooh. Wouldn't that be fun? But not sure where else to look. I feel like I've checked every part of this room. Except for, I guess, the slanty bit down here. This ought to feel weird. I fully agree. I've not played any of the Alan Wake games, or as far as I know it had a sequel. But I know it's available for PC and Xbox 360, so that might be something worth... Isn't that where P7 should be? Well, I found the P6 door. Closed access. So I want to see really quick. Here's P6's room. Here's P7.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Hey! I got a new outfit! So we gotta keep an eye out for those, I guess. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Okay, so... Hey! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! When did Control release? August 27th. And she arrives in New York 2 days before Halloween in New York City. So that's 2 games now that I played, Spider-Man and Control, that set the game only a few months in the future from their launch. And they're both connected to Halloween, in a sense. Like, Spider-Man has that whole Halloween section, and Jesse Faden P7 arrives 2 days before. What is it? Very cheeky, game developers. Regards, eastward movement. Cause for concern. So let's see. From September 24th to October 29th, she's been in. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 notes about her movement. She left Cheyenne, Wyoming, to arrive in Sydney, NE. I don't know what state that is. Departs Sydney, NE, arrives in Des Moines, Iowa, leaves there to arrive in Chicago, arrives in South Bend, Indiana, Cleveland, Ohio, Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and then New York City. I just wonder, what state is NE? Nebraska? I feel like it would be Nebraska. Okay, that door just went open, so
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember it was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found this light projector. A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse? What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do. Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small? No. Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other? Maybe. When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable? No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents. I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if that psychiatrist is doing a good job pressing like that, but interesting. More theory lending to the credibility that objects of power and all of that are really just manifestations of one's psyche, things in their subconscious. Weird. Oh, that's freaky. Sorry, I got distracted by the floor. You can make them like vertical cubes or horizontal cubes. It's weird. Avoid modern technology. Hey. Some classified reports I should take a look at. Activate photo mode. Tough to read. There she is at a library. Is she sleeping on a bench or just taking a seat? There she is, leaving a coffee soap shop. That whiteboard is next on my list of things to look through.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
There's other pictures here too. Here she is having lunch. Here she is walking down. An aerial reconnaissance view of wherever she was. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe she's staying there. Who's she talking to there? Shoplifting. Didn't realize that she was a petty theft. Working as a janitor. Getting mugged. Living in a coffee shop. Is she just floating there? Or is there just a little seat there that I can't see? Community public school. Thirds don't do anything. Okay. Gun just went away because of the thing.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Huh? Help me out here. That goes double for you. Or work chat. Dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up dead dog. Deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It's been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got a parade of human teeth. It's weird. Entropic Echo. Willow AWE shipping manifest. Inventory list of recovered materials from Willow. A hollow sphere, stone-like material. Vitrified soil, blank pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. 1 second. Missions, multimedia. Jesse therapy. Spin. Ooh. An absolute tier spin. Rate of fire boost. How big? 55%. So 55 faster rate of fire. I'm gonna dump this. So. Hopefully there's a save point down there because I'm running out of time. But we're starting to get some answers finally. Yay! Game can stop being so goddamn obtuse. Hi! This is why you always draw a gun on an elevator, if you got one. You never know who's going to be inside.
I want both brilliant candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell?
What's that? An astral blip. It's one of the first things I got. Some sort of damage boost. Super intense red lights. If that hurts your eyes, I apologize in advance. I'd like to restore a control point, please. Yeah, red's definitely not the color for this room. Hey, there's something over there. Like right in front of the white light. I think so. But it didn't give me a prompt to cleanse it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. What's this? You just have to clear the debris, but I don't know. So hang on a minute. What the hell is being highlighted over here? Ah. A hidden location. Well, once we get to another control point, I should be able to... And a typewritten page supplement. Okay. Well, when you can't go over it, well, you can't go through it, you can't go around it. Try going around it, or over it. No such luck, though. I think I saw a prompt unless I went crazy. No. Didn't. Oh, that's new. Maybe that's why. Perhaps these hiss guys need to be brought down somehow. Because these aren't their usual floaties. They actually have their, they're not your typical floaties. They're supposed to have health. That could explain why we couldn't activate the prompt, because it won't. You can't cleanse it if there's enemies around, and yet, for some reason, those guys were classed as enemies. How about yes? Here we go. That's what happened. But unfortunately, the upgrades are where this stream is going to have to end.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Okay, I'm going to actually fast travel. What's it called? The transit corridor is where I am. So we'll go back there when we're done. But right now, I want to get back to Central Executive because I want to check out that skin as well. Hold X while climbing to transition smoothly into levitate. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna record Wraith Online, upload Spider-Man, get some more recording done for next week. It's gonna be a bit of a busy day. At least I get to do it in my pajamas this time. Okay. Let's give it a try. Oh, wait, you can't. Hey, what's this? Oh, wait, that's the, that's, that thing. Abilities. Okay. Going to unlock this. See what, because I'm curious. Press R3 while levitating to slam down to the. Ooh! Get a ground slam attack? I am in. Let's check out the new outfit. Oh. It's just a lazy day in at the bureau with a P7 t-shirt. This. I know it's like just generic wear, but honestly, this looks like something Jessie would wear if she's just going to stay in and watch movies all day. You know what I mean? Movie night. This thing. Oh yeah! And then we're gonna make charge when we get back there, and then I'll call the stream. I totally forgot that I was gonna do that. And turn my sound back on. Alright. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Charge. Then to upgrade Shatter, it's going to cost some remote dots. I want to try this. So I'm going to go back to Grip. I'm going to replace Shatter with Charge. I got a new personal mod too. Typewritten page. Hey, this was from August 27th. Wait, isn't that when Control came out? They put a release date, they used their release date as a specific acquisition date for something. The page was discovered in the entrance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page has been pushed to the motel's corridors from under the door with the symbol of a spiral, blank, blank, blank. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they're all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words of the scratched out portion. Falls. Right, Falls? Haunting. Wake. Alan Wake? Light switch. Ocean. Too late. And the final sentence, you've been warned. So we got another Alan Wake reference. Acquired on the release date of Control. They've totally got something going on with Alan Wake here. Okay. So this is Charge. Let's test that. Ooh. Oh, it sucks things in and then makes them go boom. Very cool. Let's see what kind of mods I can give this thing. 32% extra damage. Compared to 15 extra damage. Exclusive to Charge. Blast radius. Boom. Oh, that's neat. Time to see if I can be an idiot. Yup. Hurts me. Hurts me to use it if it's too close. That's really good to know. What's its roof? Very neat. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to be awesome, guys. Expect some more videos to be going up today. There's a Spider-Man second episode. There's a Spore second episode. Or third, I think. And Wraith Online! Ugh. I'll see you guys around. DFTBA.